Hey, what is up you guys, my name is SubZeroExtabyte, as you know of course, and today I am coming right back with another video. In this one, ladies and gentlemen, will be a little bit out of the ordinary to what you guys are accustomed to from me, since usually I do not really change my outfit that much, but today I was going to check if maybe I could do something a little bit different. So with that said, we can just go ahead and actually make sure that we are all okay, and I will tell you what today is all about. Well, since we have the holiday season just past us, which of course is sad, and what do people do when they are sad? Well, yes, they go clothes shopping and then they feel better. I am kidding, that is not what we are doing. We are going to check in what price range you can still buy some awesome clothing. So if you are out there and you do not have a lot of money to spend on a nice outfit, well then today is for you. We will be starting out with the cheaper clothes and we will work our way all the way up to the very expensive clothing. So with that said, let's get started now, shall we? So yeah, you might be asking like, why on earth would you be doing something like this? Well, you know, as most of you may know, actually I am pretty wealthy inside of Roblox. I mean, I cannot complain about the amount of money that I have. So today I just wanted to see what it was like to live on a budget. And of course the best way of doing this is to go clothes shopping, because usually when I go shopping and I see something that I really like, I will just fall in love instantly and I do not even mind the price tag, I will just need to buy it. So with that said, I also wanted to make this a little bit of a challenge for myself, since we of course all need to challenge ourselves from time to time. So today with this little challenge I will be going to create the best outfits that will fit the budget of that outfit. So as I said, I will be starting out with a small budget. But that does not mean that I am just going to pick some stupid clothing that no one will ever wear even if they were on a budget. No, I also wanted to make this a little bit of a learning day. So by watching this video you will basically learn how to create a style and pick clothing that will fit your style. And that style will of course in its turn have to fit your budget. So this is budget friendly right now. But as I said, we will be starting to go up in the budget, and in the end we will basically be spending way too much cash on some clothes that no one actually needs. But you know, if I at least can help one of you guys with buying a new wardrobe, then I will be satisfied and I will die a happy man. Not that I am actually going to die today, but that is just a stupid expression that people use. I know I should pretty much just stop my figurative talks and all of my stupid metaphors. I mean, I would love to stop, but just like the puns, I keep proving it to myself that I am just really bad when it comes to restricting myself to some things. I do not know why, but it just feels like sometimes I cannot really hold my own, and all of the words that I should not be saying will just fly out there for everyone to hear and see. But of course mostly here, since you cannot really see my speaking right. I mean, that would be great, but you cannot do that, or you are some sort of a wizard. I am not sure about that, but you probably are. Man, would you look at that guy with the green suit. I am supporting the green style, man. But I am telling you that this what I am wearing is the way to go right now. I mean, not right now since it is still winter. At least if you live on the north side of the equator. If you live on the south side of the equator, well, that means that the summer is starting right now, but that does not matter. Alright, just wherever you are, you will just have to make sure that you buy this outfit, because I know that this will be the thing that everyone is wearing come March. So you have been warned. You heard it here first, people. So give me some credit when it actually comes true. But you know how I know this? Well, I am actually really close pals with Kanye West, and I mean, he is just the bomb, man. He is like the coolest dude ever. So he is a rapper and a designer. So you know he got me some insider knowledge on the up-and-coming trends of 2017. It is really cool. It is just amazing that this all is possible. But you know, we cannot do everything that we want to write. So if that is just a little too cheap for your taste, well then hold your horses, because there is way more where that came from. I mean, my credit card in Roblox does not really have a limit, so I can just keep spending all of my money on clothes. So just stick with me today if you want to see what kind of creations I will be coming up with throughout this evening. At least it is evening while I am recording. I bet that it is evening somewhere else right now after I have uploaded it. But that does not matter, since the evening does not care if you have money or not. The evening just cares about the clothing that you are wearing. So you know, just spend whatever you would like on clothing and just mix it up, you know. I mean, I am here so you can just copy whatever I am doing, but you can also just like try to come up with your own little twists to my styles. So it will basically be a collaboration between me and any one of you who decides that they actually want to do this today. So if you have actually seen some things that you might actually like, Well, just make sure to leave a like and tell me in the comments down below if you saw something that you liked and what you liked about that outfit. I mean, this is all just a big experiment for me because I cannot start telling you guys what to wear, right? I am just here for some advice, so if you want any advice on your clothes, just make sure to actually leave a comment down below as well and tell me what you want your advice on, and maybe also if you would want an outfit but just one little change would make it a lot better. Just tell me anything that you would like. Actually, I really do not care right now. All your comments will be appreciated and I will be gladly reading through them first thing in the morning while my coffee maker is running and I am just about to hop in the shower for some showering with SubZeroExtabyte. I might actually be making that a new segment, where you guys can ask me some shower thoughts. That would actually be really amazing now that I think of it and actually say it out loud. But that might just be me. Or maybe you did not even get the wordplay in that little joke or pun or whatever you want to call the darn joke. It was funny, alright, just deal with it. Alright, while we are on the topic of funny, let's see what you guys think of this outfit right here. It looks pretty goofy, but like I said, it is winter in the northern hemisphere, so you want an outfit that will actually keep you warm right now. So this will exactly do that, and I am telling you that this is the only way that you will be warm during this winter. Even though most of the snow is already leaving us right now. I guess we cannot just start blaming global warming, but I guess that is for everyone on their own to decide on. But okay, with that said, do you think that you would wear any of the outfits that I have chosen up until this one? Because I am pretty sure that I would be wearing this right now if I did not already have a closet filled with light blue jeans, green checkered shirts and white t-shirts. But maybe I will just end up changing my style someday. Who actually knows, man? I mean, I am pretty unpredictable sometimes, so when I am in an impulsive state, maybe I will just burn all of my green stuff and get some new stuff or something. I have no idea. But you know what they say, right? New year, new me. Well, not that I actually believe in something like that, but I guess that you can always try. At least you can try once that change is for the better, not when it is for the worse, because that will just be bad and then everyone will think that you are a douche. But by the way, before everyone starts freaking out and pulling their hair out and stuff, I am never going to be burning any of my green stuff. That was just a little practical joke that I sometimes like to pull to scare you guys a little bit, so that you get worried and maybe you will just start to get that adrenaline rush. Who knows? Who actually knows? I mean, I do not know. But maybe you guys know. I am kidding, that did not make any sense at all. Just saying. But what also does not make sense right now? The fact that I literally just jumped into this pool right here with all of my clothes on. That was a pretty dumb mistake. But then again, mistakes can always be made right. There is nothing weird about that at all. It is just that now I have worn them and they have gotten wet and all of that stuff. I bet that I cannot return these clothes anymore. Well, that is pretty sad because I am not actually going to be wearing any of these clothes since I have my own green attire. Come on, people, that could not come as a surprise. I mean, have you guys ever even seen my closet? It is insane how many green shirts I have. Plus, I never even wash my white t-shirts. I will just wear them once and then I will throw them away. I am kidding, that would be a huge waste. But that would explain why my white t-shirts always look so crisp and pearly white like they always do. I mean, no one can touch my mother, her washing skills. Yes, my mother still does all of my laundry. I am basically banned from the laundry area because I always screw something up. I mean, usually my socks turn out to have shrunk to an end size or something. At least nothing that would even remotely fit me. So that is a little bit of a problem sometimes. But who actually cares, right? As long as I do not end up walking around in the same clothing for a month or something. That will be all that I am asking for right now. Okay, so now that these clothes are still wet, we can start to guess what our next outfit will be, and I can tell you that we are going just a little more to the expensive side on this one, so prepare for that. And by the way, please just watch until the end of the video so that you have actually seen all of the freaking outfits that I have selected for you guys, because otherwise you will be starting to spend all of your money on one type of outfit just to find out that you like the next in line better. So be patient, my young friends, because it will be all worth it in the end once you are walking down the streets of Roblox and you will be looking pretty freaking fly for a white guy running down everywhere and beating everyone in literally every game mode, not caring one bit about your opponents and just slaying So again, just watch out because this will become a very expensive outfit. I am just warning you guys again, and it might not look like the best out of the bunch right now, but that is just because this is like really designer stuff. So you know that designer stuff does not actually have to be good looking, it just has to be very expensive, and that way people will just buy them no matter what. So like I said, this will be pretty freaking expensive, but hey, I bet that I at least have some subs that are this rich, right? I mean, there has to be. That is basically the law of large numbers or something like that, right? There must be someone in this audience right now who has enough Robux to actually get this outfit and be walking around in my swag. I mean, come on, just tell me in the comments if you would be able to afford this outfit without completely breaking the bank. Because let me remind you guys of this. A roof over your head is worth way more than just some stupid clothing, alright? So please do not go crazy on your mom, her credit card, just make do with what you have. You do not need to have the most of something to be a happy person. That is something that I found out after I became this person. I did not get that much happier because of all the Robux that I have got. I mean, of course life is a lot easier with this amount of Robux. I mean, I basically do not have to work for anything inside of Roblox. I can just buy everything that I want without even thinking about it. But that was not always the case, you know, and I have noticed that I really did not get that much more happy because of just some stupid Robux. Because that is not what happiness is about. Happiness is not about who has the most money. It is about who can get the most joy out of their money. So maybe you are a millionaire and you spend a lot of money to go onto a sick yacht or something, and someone who just goes to visit their grandparents out of state might just have a better time with less money than you. So you know, happiness is all in your outlook on life. This is something that most of you probably do not understand right now, but it is something that will make you think about life just in a little bit more of a different way than to just see everything in black and white. So do not let your lack of money hold you back when it comes to having joy in your life. Your parents do not have to be rich to have a great childhood. You do not have to go to Paris every year in the summer break to make sure that you have fun. You can just stay at home and chill with your friends and stay outside until the sun finally sinks behind Mount Diablo, or maybe you can just stay up until the sun will rise over Mount Diablo because you are gaming all night with your buddies. That is something that will give you a lot of fun. And this is something that I have always appreciated more than basically any type of expensive event. And that is just the hard truth, you know. I mean, I have had a great childhood and my parents were not anywhere near rich. I mean, we were not poor. I am not saying that, but we were not loaded with money. But I feel like I am really drifting off right here, so I am sorry for that. So I guess we will just return to our clothing right here, because that is why you guys clicked on this video, I guess. So sorry for all of that, but sometimes my mind just happens to drift off into Neverland and it will never come back because I have no idea why. Actually, might just be some sort of ADD or something. You know, who knows? And who cares? At least we are having fun, right? That is where this is all about right here. So again, it does not matter if you can afford every single one of these outfits, or maybe you can only or maybe not even afford the first one. That is not what life is about. Just make sure that you are able to get the maximum out of your efforts so that you are able to live life to the fullest with what you have got. Like someone used to say, and I bet that you have heard this a million times already from basically anyone: when life hands you lemons, go make lemonade. It does not matter how many lemons you get, and it does not matter how much lemonade you get out of the lemons. Just make sure that you get yourselves a tasty and tangy beverage, because that is what life is all about. Yes, I am saying that life is all about freshly made lemonade. That actually rhymed. That is pretty sick. I am basically spitting bars right here, just like my bro Kanye West is doing all the time. Shout out to my friend Kanye, of course, for helping me out today with my clothing as always. I mean, he is a designer and a rapper, so I basically try to copy him as much as I possibly can. I am kidding you guys, I have designed all of these outfits from today by myself, and I am telling you guys that they might not all be worth their price tag, but just see for yourself which one you actually like and maybe get something that looks like it. Design your own style a little bit. There is nothing cooler than being able to walk around in some clothes or some outfit and thinking to yourself like, I am basically looking like a straight up king right now. And you know that is true. And that is the best feeling ever. And you know what is even better? When you are able to say that you made that outfit yourself. I know, right? It is really amazing. I am not kidding you right now. But the moment is here, you guys. Do you think that I am able to win the fashion award show right here? And yes, of course we win this freaking award show. What are you guys thinking, man? It is me, SubZeroExtabyte. I am a winner, that is all that I do. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video.